What is up guys, my name is Kameding and today I have a new video for you guys, a new weekly series actually known as Unturned Reddit News. Now if you don't know what Reddit is, it's basically a place where you can make subreddits and you can put posts on these subreddits. Well, there's a subreddit known as, right here as you can tell, Unturned. Make sure to join this guys, it's very easy to make your own Reddit account, very easy to join this subreddit. You can just upvote stuff, downvote stuff, you can literally do whatever you want to do. It's so much fun to talk with the Unturned community. Now in this new series you'll be seeing anything from 4.0 news to new updates in 3.0 to any opinions about 3.0 or 4.0, literally anything to do with Unturned, and I am very excited for this series. So we have 5 posts, let's talk about all 5, and hopefully I'll see you guys on this Reddit next time. So first off, we have a post by Catful. He says, free to play, but have to pay for official servers. I think this is the best way Nelson could have handled it. Great job, man. And if you haven't seen the new devlog made by Nelson for Unturned 4.0, he just made it official that Unturned 4.0 will be free to play, but you will now have to buy a premium pass to be able to play on the new official servers coming to Unturned 4.0. I agree with Catful. I think this is a great idea and I'm very ecstatic for this. I can't wait for official servers to be out, and I'm excited that you have to pay to be able to play on those official servers. Now I've seen people commenting in my videos lately that they feel scammed because they already paid for gold in 3.0 and now they have to pay it again for 4.0. But come on guys, Nelson spends so much time on Unturned 4.0. He spends a ton of time with this Unturned game. Give him some props, give him some cash, and just buy the premium pass. Don't complain about it, boys, just don't complain. Next up, we got a post about 4.0 and optimization. He goes on to saying, 3.0 runs on Unity, which is one of the big reasons it lags so much. It puts a ton of stress on the CPU, so only really high-end PCs can run it well. 4.0 uses Unreal Engine, so it will be easier on the CPU and harder on the GPU. 4.0 may be worse for the low-end laptop uses, but will be much better for medium to low and medium to high computers, and really good for anyone who has a decent GPU. And right here he goes on to commenting saying that in the latest devlog, Nelson said that he got a low end to run it at 30 frames per second. That is his target if you looked at his latest Unturned 4.0 devlog, that he wants low end PCs to run it with at least 30 frames. So don't be too crazy about the FPS issue guys, it's not going to be that big of an issue and it actually might run better than 3.0. So don't be worried about how your game's going to be running at all. It's going to look much more beautiful, but it might run a lot better. The next post comes by CPT_Yar, and he brings us to the attention of Unturned 3.0 changing several items in game. Now this has just happened recently on April 5th. The following items have been changed: the Honey Badger to the PDW. That is shown on the screen right now. On the stockpile it shows that these Honey Badger skins are actually getting changed to the PDW name. Also the same thing with the Colt. The one stockpile skin has been changed to the 1911. Now we have a Swiss knife getting changed to the pocket knife, a Humvee getting changed to an armored off-roader, a Jeep to a military off-roader, a Hind to a attack heli, and a Huey to a transport heli. And if you were wondering, a speculation of why it has been changed is because of copyright issues, because of course the Honey Badger, the Colt, the Jeep are all copyrighted names. He says it right here. Exactly why, basically. Going on to our next one by Catful. Once again, he brings to attention on Unturned 4.0 devlog. He says, my current plan is for Unturned 4.0 to be free without any in-game purchases, cosmetics, or skins. He says no skins? Sounds like a big chance, but I like it. I just hope there will be more craftable clothing options so that everyone doesn't look the same, which I literally 100% agree with you, Catful. I do think this is going to have some problems with the community because I know a whole ton of community members love their skins, love buying skins, and it's really just a customization factor. They like being different. Everyone needs to be different. You have that special skin that no one else has. You have that beautiful shirt that no one else really wears, combined with those beautiful pants. That's why people love cosmetics so much. And I agree with him saying that hopefully there is more craftable clothing options so we can still customize ourselves without having to buy these cosmetics. I like this idea by Nelson. I just hope we can capitalize with it rather well because I still do want to customize my character. And going to the last post that I have for this week, it's actually an opinionated post. It's by Peter Patron, and he says, my view of the 4.0 meta. Now you can read along with me. I'm going to be reading this basically completely and just giving my take on the whole thing. I like some of the things he added. let's just get right into this. My primary annoyance with 3.0 is the predictability. You know what's inside a base, there's no strategy to killing zombies, and there's wide imbalance. Well, we all know this is true about 3.0. There's issues with 3.0. That's why 4.0 is getting created. So he first talks about guns. He said that there should be a frame and several individual parts similar to the customization screen. Barrels might have a temperature, which is increased by firing delays. Each shot that is shot with a barrel increases the temperature, and the accuracy can go down when that barrel gets at a certain temperature. The majority of guns should only spawn for parts, and high-level guns should attract far more zombies than low-level guns do to scale their risk. Now, going on to that, I do love the zombie idea where the better gun you have, the more zombies are attracted to you. I do like that idea a lot, as well as the guns having individual parts. It forces you to craft, which, like I said before, has always been an issue in 3.0 because crafting isn't really that big of a deal. I think Nelson really needs 4.0 to be insistent on crafting more. He talks about more saying that zombies should not target players outside the nav mesh, but you shouldn't be able to escape by just stepping outside the city like it is in 3.0 right now. Hordes sound like a good idea, but in that case, they should be separate from city zombies, and there should be dedicated anti-zombie defenses for bases. Zombies should also take strategy to kill, like the special zombies do now, by taking advantage of the place they spawn in. A place with a lot of blind corners should have zombies that fight well in that environment. Now, to add on to this, I think something that's a little broken that I do want to say. In Unturned 3.0 right now, you can have a base in the middle of nowhere, and let's say I'm gonna go over there to raid it. I'm shooting that base up with a dragon fang, making a whole ton of noise, but for some reason no zombies can hear me because I'm outside the city. I think that needs to be changed. I think no matter where you shoot, if you shoot, zombies should attract to that spot. Maybe they should just spawn randomly and start walking towards you or something as such. But I don't think you should be safe anywhere. If you shoot a gun, zombies should attract to you. This would make raiding actually a lot harder and would be more insistent on PvE, because now you can't just PvP yourself to death. You have to worry about zombies all around you, and I think it's just gonna add a whole new aspect to raiding. And I'd love if zombies would attack anywhere that you shoot. Now let's go on to bases. He says again, they should make even high-level players stop and think. Bases should strike fear into the hearts of players, because as you know right now, bases, it's no worry. You put down a base, you're gonna get raided in probably a couple hours. There's no fear of any base at all. I suggest to accomplish this by making them unpredictable. A high-level player who just walks up and attacks might get doused in hot oil and then fall into my zombie mosh pit. Right here, he talks about basically more base traps, which I do like that idea. And then he says to incentivize online ratings, the traps will be disabled when the owner is inside. This makes it so raiders will, all right, they're inside the base, now I'm gonna raid. It's gonna stop offline raiding, because offline raiding is a really big problem. And to make it where traps are enabled if you're offline will make people want to raid you when you're online. And then this post talks more about crafting, how there should be work tables to incentivize base building, because you can't have a workshop if you don't have a base, making you build a base, making you build a workshop, making you craft a whole lot more, which is what every survival game needs. And I just love the idea a lot. I don't know about the guns actually gonna be a part and having to take them together, or having to have a high enough level of maybe experience, you can say, to be able to strip down a gun and steal the parts of other guns. The idea is good in my opinion, but I don't really see it implemented into 4.0. But hey, I guess we're just gonna have to see. And he says it perfectly right here, the game should not go completely PvE, as that adds quite a bit to the game, but it should heavily incentivize working with other players for the most part. I 110% agree with Peter here. I've seen so many comments in my videos saying that the game should only be PvE. Well, you just have to remember, Unturned is a survival game. There has to be PvP, because every survival game has PvP. Granted, I 100% agree with you that it needs to be PvE driven. 110% agree on that. But there still needs to be some PvP, player on player interaction, player on player deaths. It just has to happen because it's a survival game. But besides that, thank you, Peter, for that long Unturned 4.0 meta post. I love you for that. And that is all the posts that I have for you guys today. Make sure to go to this Reddit and put down your own posts, boys, because I will be looking at posts weekly. And hey, you might be chosen if you write something smart, something with a good opinion that maybe I enjoy looking at, or maybe something really stupid that I completely disagree, or if you come across a great fact, or literally anything, just make sure to join the subreddit and post your posts, because I will be doing the same thing next week. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Kameding, and I am out of here. And until next time, see you guys later.